Let's start it back in Starfield. Today we're going to build some ships, sir. So we're going just a note, I've already filmed this, so you're going to see a ship, you're going to see a couple of ships, and then we're going to have to buy another one to do another one, because why not? But we'll change it up this time. Yeah, let's get to Earth. I have put a ship builder on Earth, so view and modify my ships, because I have quite a few now. 8 ships. Damn, you don't need 8. Why do I need 8? I don't. But we can show you what I have done. I was doing a video on this, but I had no audio, so that's a good job, isn't it, sir? I tried to make it as flat as possible, but... Do you mind? Whatever. She can scream. I was trying to make something more like this, which is pretty flat. Dog, come on. No, that's enough. That's way more than enough. As you can see, it's quite wide. It's quite long. This one even is quite long, so I think we can shrink this, but what we'll do is we'll actually just delete it and start again. I didn't like the weapons on it too much. It's still a beast, though. Same as this. They're beastie. Fast, too. If you've played around with the shipbuilders and all the ship stuff, you'll know that these 3 little engines, whew, they pack a punch, son. I don't think you can actually put 4 of those on a ship. And no, I don't have mods due to being playing on, well, the mods to do with this sort of stuff, the limits and stuff, due to being on the Game Pass version of Starfield, because I'm not paying $130, Todd Howard, for something that doesn't need to be. Okay, it's not, you know, it's not a tool. You know, it's a game. It's entertainment. Anyway, moving right along. Shipbuilder. Let's start this one off proper again. Bye. So, first things we need is bays. Let's find the lowest profilist bay we can find. Now, ideally we want one with no ladder, so this one is useless to us. This one is also useless to us. Hope Tech. This one, Tayo, I think is useless. Oh, Nova Galactic. Useless to us. Tayo and Stroud Eklund are perfect for this. It's depending how you want to build it, but the Tayo one is useless to me, so I will use this nice sleek Stroud one. Put it down. This is where I actually start most of my ship builds. I don't know why I start with the landing bay, but I do. I'm yakking. Let's get on with things. So we have some things to get on with. So habs, we will use a single hab. We're not going to worry about too much about store and port. I don't want port. It's just companionway. Companionway, store. It doesn't matter which one it is. So we'll go companionway just because they're the barest and ugliest of them all. This is how we enter the ship from the ground. Anyway, now yes, you could use a long straight in a row one, but we're not going to do that due to that taking up more space than we want to use. So we'll start off wide. So it's only 10 meters wide, and we can keep it pretty low. Now, crew, you might be going, well, now you got nothing for crew. Well, actually you're wrong there, because if we use something like one of these big boy Viking cockpits, like this particular one here, it has, let's dockers. I did see a cool one, and I used it to build this ship, and now I can't see it anymore. There it is there. Yes, sir, Bob. This is what gives us a width. Anyway. So now we can place what we need on the back. So what we need is just, that's enough. Hey. You know that's enough. I've explained this to you. Just give me 1 second, guys. Put your damn heckles down. Put them down. Would you go and run out of bark, haven't you? Man, Labradors. Come on. Labrador collies. Have an opinion about everything. Listen to this. Just listen to this, guys. Come on, man. Anyway, moving on. Moving right along. We're just going to ignore her. She's going to bark. She's going to bark. She's going to bark. She's going to bark. You get louder. Then she's going to bark until she have no bark no more. We will slap this on the side. We will slap a reversed one of those on the side. That gives us 2 out of 3, potentially 4 landing gear. Now, we're not going to have 4 landing gear due to this new docker. The, I guess, goal, I should say, I should have said at the start, was to build a ship with no ladders. Yes! Flat. Completely flat. It is possible. It is actually possible. So the next thing we need is all our power and fuel. So fuel tanks we need to find. Look at that. Oh, right there. Done. Awesome. Fuel tanks are flat in place. Single floor, I should say. Grav drives. We need an A. We're going to use an A. So I think there's an A that'll give us 27. Yada yadas and yada yedis and utuses. And there will be a reactor that gives us a mental amount in class A. For a class A, I should say. I think the highest is 26. It is. It's 26. Well, what I've discovered through the gameplay anyway. Next thing is engines. Engines. Now, I was going to do a big screed about these white dwarfs. Now, these white dwarfs are the most powerful class A engines you can buy. I only ever use 3 of these, because it is plenty enough. Now, we could put them on top. We could, but we're just going to line them up at the back, making it fast. Stupid fast. Okay? Next thing we need is probably a bit more gear to land on. And... What?! Yeah, I don't get it, dog. I don't know what you want. Someone speak dog in the comments if you do. Let me know. Anyway. Shields. Might as well look at shields. We will use something that no. We will not use something that hangs out in the wind, because they're annoying. Now, this is my annoyance with some of these shields and stuff, is they have to go on top, which is not a problem. We'll use whatever random shield there is. Yes, there is ways that I could have hidden this a bit better, so I could move something, put a hab here, put a shield in there, rada. Could have used a Class B reactor, but then we'd have slower engines and bigger engines to get faster engines, which is annoying. So, yeah, they are useless. They are useless to me. So we'll use one of these on this side, which I know physics does not agree with. But I don't care about physics, son. We're trying to make the most shortest, little, weirdest, flattest, widest little thing I can think of. As I said, you can make this shorter, but the way I attach these, it doesn't stay short. So let's get rid of that.
Alright, this ship has no weapons.
Single laser. That looks fun. I need Starship 2 for it. 7 hull damage, 22 shield. So this will strip a shield down. So if we put 2 of these bad boys on this, this gives us a lot of shield taking down. But the next thing we need is something to absolutely demolish hulls. And that is an A. Is that the Vanguard one? No, that's the Vanguard one. But this is better than the Vanguard one. So we'll use this. Proton beam. So this will be particle in class. So, this right here, boys, will destroy shields. Absolutely be a nightmare of a thing to catch. Anyway, be fast. Plenty of grav drive, plenty of power, and plenty of weapons. So let's sort out these weapons. Put the proton beam on our right trigger, and we'll put the laser on our left trigger. I don't know why, but we will. Because I felt like it. Let's highlight this whole bad boy. Let's paint it. Cool. Except that I'm not changing the name. Can if you want to, but I don't. So let's go showcase this bad boy. Let's go to Alpha Centauri, grab ourselves a mission or 2, and take this thing for a blast. If we're lucky, those will spawn out up there, but they may not. Board. Let's have a look at how small this thing really is. I think it's already like disabled half of my crew, just straight up. So, companionway, docker, cockpit.
I'm ready to head out again.
She's there. Mint. Awesome. So, yes, that is Amelia Earhart. Just saying. Because boss. Not a mod. So weird. But boss. Let's see what we can do when we get to space. Let's do this. Yeah. Of course you won't. Yeah. They're just like a sun just. It's like one of those LED light bars on a four-wheel drive. Just. I don't know where I am. Here we are. Now, I did find something interesting with these sorts of flat ships. If you have Vosco as crew, he will pop through the roof, because obviously there's not enough room for him. But it was hilarious. Anyway, let's speed up these engines. So, you're cruising, cruise speed 233. It's pretty good. Now let's boost. See what happens when we boost, boys. Over 900. 935. Damn near 1,000. So you can tell by how small this gets. They are fast. But when you slow down, they are quite maneuverable. Especially if you slow way down. You can start doing fun things like this. Oh, I'm going to lose my lunch. Anyway. Let's go find someone to hunt. So let's not return to the lodge. Let's go to the Arnerge system. Boost off. So when in combat, I'll show you something I do. Because you don't need all the speed in combat, unless you're running from combat.
I'm going to enjoy this more.
So we drop a few out of the engine, then put them into grav drive, just in case you get a little bit too in over your head. And this is why we laser and particle. Boom. Money. That's why you class A, boys. I don't care how weak your shield is. If you have those guns in that setup, it's nothing. Anyway, this is it. This is the end of the video, because I don't think there's really much else to say. It's flat. It works. Let's hop out of the driver's seat for a second. Let's end this video here. If you've got questions on how I figured this all out, I mean, it was pretty easy. Just found flat things that can stack. But if you want to see me build something weird, or, you know, maybe even build like a big, massive... That didn't sound okay. It sounded like there's starborn in the area. If there is, we'll find out. Anyway, moving right along. I have other things to do today, like go to work. I was saying something about comments and rada. If you guys want to see me build something different, even try and build something smaller, or something massive on a something big, but with like a teeny tiny A-class reactor and A-class engines, because you think that might be fast, tell me in the comments below. Any suggestions, that sort of thing, any tips for shipbuilding, especially, because I'm like, I found out what works. I just want the basics, you know. 3 landing gear, some engines, and some weapons. I don't really invest into the whole, this is my mobile home thing. Maybe that's what I'll do in the next video, build a big ass mobile outpost. Maybe that's what I'll do, just to see how slow and annoying they really are. But first I may get into the NG Plus to do that. Well, I've been Aaron, I don't mind cheating, and this has been fun. I'll see you guys in the next one.